Hi everybody, welcome to the Soul Song. This is Nina and this is your 2022 pick a card reading. So this is going to give us an overview of what's happening for you in the year ahead. What are the key themes that are going to play for you, okay? I will be doing separate pick a card readings for aspects like career and love. In this reading, we're going to look at a very general overview of what's happening for you, personally focused on you. Okay, so let's take a look at these images and see which one is calling out to you. These are images from the Guiding Light Oracle cards, and they are beautiful cosmic images. See which one is drawing your attention. If you're drawn to more than one pile, feel free to watch more than one reading. Okay. If you need more time, you can meditate on the cards, you can pause the video here, and I will see you in your timestamps. Hi group 1, for those of you who've chosen this beautiful purple card here, the message on the card says true love. At the core foundation of this relationship is the potential for true love. So for those of you who are seeking meaningful partnerships, meaningful relationships, this looks to be a year where you will be ending some chapters which have been inauthentic, and when it comes to your relationships and love life, and you will be entering a new cycle in which I feel a lot more authentic relationships are going to come about for you, okay? And especially if you're looking for romantic love, if you're single, this looks to be a really good omen, a really good sign, okay? It looks like you might just find the one, okay? Whatever that means to you. So let's take a look at your other cards. This is a really good start, and it's a number 19, which is 10, which is an ending and a new beginning. Now I have pulled out major arcana cards for each pile, and this will give us the overarching theme and where you are on the Fool's journey, okay? Right from the Fool, number 0, to the card number 21, which is the World, okay? So let's see where you are and what your main theme for the year ahead is. Wow, we've got death and rebirth, okay. Interesting. I kind of knew that this would come up for at least one pile, and you have I was already speaking about endings and new beginnings. I feel like a lot of these endings and new beginnings are happening for you in terms of your relationships, your love life, and your overall personality as well. Because when you change, when you transform as a person, when you shed old skin, which is not easy, right? It involves growing pains as well. But growth and expansion is not really easy. It comes at a cost as well, because then you have to sort of grieve and let go of people, situations, places that you were too comfortable with or that were part of your old life, the old person that you were. And since you're transforming here, a lot of those old connections might fall off for you. But keep in mind that with this rebirth, there will be new connections, more authentic, true connections coming your way, okay? Really nice. Let's look at your oracle cards. Okay, so we have Sylvanus. That's a powerful start. And you can see here in this card, there is this mask, okay, and somebody behind that mask. And that is you taking off that mask and seeing things more clearly now. And also shedding that old persona, that old personality which does not suit you anymore, because you've changed as a person, you are evolving. All of us go through this process, and the end of growth is basically the end of life, right? So I feel like you're coming into your truth, you're expressing yourself a lot more truthfully, a lot more honestly, and with that, with that process, when you start to speak your truth and honor your truth, there will be cutting off of the old as well, right? Let's look at your other cards. Adjacent possibilities, number 24. Walking away, number 27. Fire, passion, nice. Be bold and make the first move, cardinal moon. Don't let your past hold you back, south node. Okay. And we have co-create, number 40. This is brilliant. I really like seeing this. I feel like for you, pile number 1, there are new opportunities, new doors opening up for you, things that you haven't considered before because maybe you were too comfortable with one particular choice or option. And with this shedding of old skin, there will be new doors opening up for you, new opportunities coming your way, especially those that you haven't considered before, that you haven't really walked towards, okay? And you are walking away from certain situations, people, maybe even a place, where you've been quite comfortable. But now that you're moving into the new, in 2022, you are letting go of the past, okay? South Node has to do with our karma, and that serves a purpose because we learn lessons through our karmic cycles, and once we pay off like our karmic debt, so to speak, we set ourselves free. That's what you're doing in 2022, okay? And you are also emerging into a person who is a lot more bold, okay, and courageous with that sword of truth. It takes courage to speak your truth, to honor your truth as well, right? And to follow your passions. I feel like for many of you, you are going to do things that are going to surprise people. There's this bold avatar of yours that is coming to light, which is going to take people by surprise, and it might shock a few people, okay? I don't think you're going to make any drastic, impulsive changes, but there will be slow changes that are going to take people by surprise, is what I feel, okay? And when it comes to partnerships, relationships, I feel like you're going to attract towards you people, situations, relationships that are conducive to your growth, okay, and that match your new vibe, basically, all right? And with the fire, passion there, this I feel is a really creative energy, and I'm getting almost like Kali vibes, okay, as in the destruction of the old, but out of that is born something new, okay? It's a highly creative energy, but for that the old needs to be destroyed, which is why Spirit is telling you to not let your past hold you back, and I don't think you will allow that either, okay? Also with the cardinal moon there, this is about taking initiative, following your passions, your desires, not holding yourself back anymore in any way, doing things that perhaps frightened you earlier, okay? I'm seeing a very courageous, bold new persona, and one that is not afraid to honor and speak your truth, okay? Which includes your vision for your life, like what do you really want in your life, okay? For some of you, I'm hearing like even the things that you desired, your wishes are changing, okay? Because you've changed as a person. We have the High Priestess, the Fool, beautiful. So talking about being bold, courageous, taking a risk, okay? I'm going to pull out 6 cards and see this in depth, all right? The High Priestess, the Fool, the 4 of Cups, the Hermit, okay? 4 of Wands, all right? Let's get one more. Six of Pentacles, okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the beautiful energy of the Star. Okay, if I'm sounding a bit waspy and a bit weird, it's because my throat is a bit sore. I apologize for that. I'm not feeling all that great at the moment. Okay, so we have some beautiful cards here for you, group number 1, and we're going to see this in depth for you, okay? And your bottom deck energy is giving me so much hope because it literally talks about hope, dreams, okay, fulfillment. And we have Nine of Pentacles beneath that, and beneath that we have this Knight of Cups. Oh my god, this is amazing. And the Six of Wands. You're strutting your stuff, okay? All right, I like this. So what's jumping at me straight away is this Fool energy with the Four of Wands, very yellow, very bright, optimistic, positive. Okay, there is a particular milestone that you're reaching in 2022, and for many of you this has to do with where you live, your environment, you know, what you can call your own, your sense of foundation and stability in life. Okay, it could have something to do with your purpose as well, because the wands has to do with, you know, action, with your purpose, with your drive. Okay, but it also has to do with home foundation, right? So for some of you, I feel like you are going to move, you're going to relocate, you may even travel to some very exotic location or to some distant place that you never thought of before, or you wanted to do that but it didn't come about for whatever reason. And now in 2022 you have this opportunity, and also you're taking the lead. Okay, you have the courage now, the enthusiasm of the Fool, to take that lead and to take a risk, more importantly. Okay, be bold and make the first move. So I feel like what you're doing also is really trusting yourself with your decisions, with what your inner voice, your inner guidance, your inner light is trying to show you. Okay, in 2022 you're not going to rely on other people, is what I'm seeing. Okay, you're going to rely on what your gut, what your intuition, what your inspiration is trying to tell you. Okay, and that's going to pave the way for you, pave the way for your success, your prosperity, and your adventures in life. Okay, with the Hermit and the High Priestess, I definitely feel like you're someone who's really wise, and you've acquired a lot of this wisdom through some challenges. Okay, the Hermit's path is not usually filled with rainbows and sunshine. The Hermit usually takes off to the caves or to the mountains, shunning all the riches of the world, the material things of the world, because he's seeking something that is valuable, meaningful, and he's seeking answers, right? So I do feel like you're going to get a lot of downloads, you're going to receive a lot of guidance from spirit, however you connect to spirit. Okay, be it through divination, through meditation, through just being by yourself in your own company. Okay, you're going to also trust all the answers, the guidance that you're getting, is what I'm feeling. Okay, and that's going to, like I said, show you the way. It's going to lead you to something that you feel this call towards. Okay, you feel inspired to do. It could be a new project that you're starting, it could be a home-based business, it could be something that you do even on the go. Okay, that kind of a thing. Or it could be you finally taking that leap of faith and entering into a partnership, a relationship, maybe even a marriage for some of you. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that you're really becoming your own leader, you're becoming your own oracle as well. You're not going to look outside for guidance anymore, you're not going to look outside for answers anymore, because you're very much in tune and aligned with your higher self and with spirit, and you're receiving those direct answers. Okay, so that is wonderful. You won't need to watch any more of my picker cards then. Okay, so just kidding. So we have the Four of Cups and the Six of Pentacles here. This to me is you not engaging with things that don't fulfill you anymore, especially when it comes, I feel, to relationships and, you know, emotionally investing in something. You're going to take a look at it and see whether this is balanced, whether this is harmonious, whether there's equality, fairness here or not. Okay, and also whenever you feel kind of stuck, okay, in life in 2022, and all of us go through these phases, that's when I feel it's important for you to shake things up a little and maybe allow others to also help you to receive help, because you seem to be quite individualistic, okay, at least in this upcoming year. So maybe that is the new person that you're becoming, okay, in 2022. Someone who's very independent, very individualistic, who, like I said, seeks answers from within rather than from without, and who trusts their own wisdom, their own insight, right? But there might be some situations in which you will need guidance or you will need help, okay, and that's how the universe works as well, through people as well. They send support, they send people at the right time, at the right place, so that we can take the next step forward in our path, right? So just be a little careful of that, okay, of not rejecting relationships or support when you actually need them, all right? Now, I do feel like when it comes to partnerships, connections, relationships, you are going back to my first message for this side of the reading. You are not going to invest in connections, partnerships that don't feel balanced to you, where you feel like there isn't an equal giving and receiving, okay? And taking is one thing, taking feels more forceful, but receiving is another, right? So if you need to take from people, it means that they're not willingly giving you, not necessarily, right? But here we're talking about giving and receiving. So if somebody in your life is not willing to meet you halfway or be at par with you when it comes to nurturing a connection, nurturing a relationship, investing emotions into a relationship, you're not going to give it much of your time, okay? That's what I feel. Let's get some more cards here for you in terms of, I want to get one clarifier as well for this Four of Cups and Six of Pentacles. Okay, the Emperor. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. I do feel like you are changing as a person, okay? You've got two fours here, which is talking about structure, stability, foundation, alright? But just be a little careful that you don't become too rigid. Or if you're dealing with somebody who is like that, who is very rigid, you know, like, I'm not going to, this is it, you know, it is what it is, that kind of an attitude, then that's where you will need to take a call on whether to continue with this or bring about a change, all right? And there may also be a career pathway in which, you know, you're offered something, you're receiving kind of like a gift from the universe, but you are not too sure. That's when, again, falling back to not just your own guidance and, you know, your own insight, but also perhaps seeking help from other people or advice from other people is really going to be helpful, because it feels to me like you're receiving some amazing opportunities from the universe in 2022, and you might miss out on them, or you might not take action when you need to, okay? Be a little careful of that, because later on you might regret it, because I see the Wheel of Fortune as like a window of opportunity, and it's for a limited period of time, okay, until the wheel turns again. So make use of that, all right, is kind of what I want to say. Any parting messages for group number 1? Anything else they need to know? 7 of Wands. Yeah, you're going to be standing up for yourself, and I think that is also going to shock people. It's going to surprise people. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so we have another ending here. It's in number 10. Okay, 7 of Swords. Don't cut yourself short, okay? Stand in your truth, in your power, and follow your passions diligently, okay? Also, this Six of Pentacles is reminding me with the scales there of justice, cause and effect. What you put in is what you're going to receive. All right. So make sure that you're putting your energy, your heart and soul into the right place where you feel motivated and where you feel like, you're driven, you're passionate about it. Okay. So this is a year when you will need to sort of ground your energy as well, as what I'm getting. Okay. Because I'm not seeing any pentacles here except for the Six of Pentacles. So it is important for you to deal with, maybe you're going to have to even need to work in like partnerships is what I'm getting. Okay. Relationships, whether it's for business, career, or, your general purpose in life. Okay. I do feel like you might need to really deal with other people. You might be avoiding that, okay, because I'm picking up on a very independent hermit like energy. So just be a little careful of that, okay, because there are some amazing opportunities coming your way. You do not want to block them. You do not want to push them away because you're uncomfortable or because it's calling for you to take a bold step forward and do something that you haven't done before. So just be careful of that, okay? But otherwise, this looks like an amazing year full of adventure, passion, some important milestones that you're reaching, wonderful opportunities coming your way, doors opening up for you, and most importantly, an opportunity for you to shut the door to the past and to not let it affect your future in any way, and to carry the insight, the wisdom that you've acquired through that previous phase of yours. All right, co-create with the universe. Okay. All right, so those are your messages, group number 1. I hope this helps, and I hope it brought you some insight. I want to pull lastly some Whispers of Love relationship cards just to see what's happening in terms of your relationships and love life. Let's see. Group number 1, what do they need to know? This might even be, a love offer from maybe an Aries, but not necessarily. I'm mostly seeing fire and watery energy here. So you might not be too keen on taking that up, even though you have this true love card there. Okay, you are limitless. You can do anything you choose. Oh wow. We have honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. That's why you got the Sylvanus card with the Sword of Truth, okay? And you have I love you. These are powerful words. I do feel like there is going to be somebody entering your life, okay? Receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is the way to show love. See, I was talking all along about receptivity. You might not be very open to receiving, okay? You may have a few blocks to do with receptivity because you might feel limited, okay? That is something that you might want to do some shadow work around, okay? Maybe do some sleep meditations or affirmations around that. And yeah, it's time for you to emerge as your true authentic self in 2022. Wishing you all the best. Have a fabulous year ahead. Let me know if you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe. I'd love to have you on board. And I'll see you again later. Bye-bye. Hi group 2. For those of you who've chosen this beautiful image here, this card says Crossroads. A new business venture, project or career is currently in the works for you. And it's a number 11, which is like a portal to me. It's the energy of a portal and of, signs that you're moving in the right direction, you're on the right path, okay? So for many of you, I feel like if this resonates, you've already felt this urge, to do something different, to pursue a different path, or to start something new, okay? And being at a crossroads involves making a decision, a big life change or a big life decision. And that's what's the main theme for you this year, okay? So, especially because it's mentioning business adventure, project, or career, many of you have been like seeking something that is perhaps more fulfilling, seeking to start something more creative or something maybe of your own as well, okay? And that seems to be the main question or the main theme for you for 2022. I have pulled out one major arcana for each of the groups to give us an understanding of the key theme for you in 2022 and where you are on the Fool's journey, okay, starting from the Fool to the World card. So let's see what your key theme is. Okay. Wow. Hello, Mr. Devil. Okay. All right. You're going to be working on breaking free from certain patterns, the shackles of certain habits, and your conditioning, okay? Most importantly, your conditioning that prevents you from being free, from pursuing what you want to pursue, whether that manifests as fear, as doubt, as limitations, or anything that you feel tied down or weighed down with, okay, or attached to. It could even be, you giving into the temptation, and temptation can be anything, excessiveness, okay. These are the themes that you're going to look at, all right, with honesty in 2022. And I feel like this is you, this person here in the corner, okay. And you might have already started doing this, okay, especially when it comes to work, career, business. If you felt held back, if you felt, paralyzed by fear, or if you felt that this is too good to be true, or I can't do this, or I'm not, meant to do this, or I'm not qualified to do this, I'm not confident, or whatever the case, those are the kind of doubts and fears and limitations that you're going to free yourself from in 2022. And you're going to take back your own power, okay? Because the devil is somebody who you give away your power to. It's the shadow self, which all of us possess, right? Okay, and you have himself here. I like seeing this. It's number 17, which boils down to 8, because it's telling me that you are taking ownership. You are sort of being your own guardian also, okay? And if this is a person in your life, somebody you're very close to, very attached to, and you feel like you can't leave them or you can't do anything unless, you maybe separate yourself from them, then that could also be the case for you, okay? But this is where you take your power back, you take on a leadership role, and you grab the reins of your life basically in your hands, okay? Okay, this is nice. We have door to value, number 31, hostilities, number 26, stone people, vigilance. We have nothing will come out of this situation, void of course moon, and believe in the impossible, not for you. See, there are two cards here which suggest, not for you, nothing will come out of this situation. There is a particular situation that you do need to leave behind, okay? And you may be kind of going back and forth currently, looking at it from a logical perspective of like playing chess, should I do this, should I not, is it good, is it not, like going back and forth, but the door's closed, okay? I don't think anything will come out of the situation, and it could involve certain people in your life, especially who are not good for you. They're not meant for your highest good. And these are the people who possibly even limit you in a way that you don't feel confident enough to pursue your dreams, to pursue uh, what you currently think is impossible. Okay. But in 2022, my friend, you are going to break free from that, because even though this card says hostilities here, what I am seeing this as is you picking up this sword and cutting away, with the help of maybe Archangel Michael, cutting cords with people, situations, habits, patterns of thinking, of behavior, conditioning, programming that has been effing you up, okay? Pardon my French. And if you really want to, if you're serious about this, do some cord cutting rituals, or at least shield your energy, protect your aura, your energy from this toxicity, whatever it may be in your life. Okay, if it's especially an environment or people around you who you constantly need to be vigilant about, then most of your energy is then spent there, right? So do some shielding exercises that would really help you, I feel. And I can relate to that, because it's really not easy to live in an environment like that where you have to constantly defend yourself, okay, or put your guards up, basically. All right. And I really like seeing this. There's a new door, a new opportunity coming your way, perhaps to make more money, to invest also in yourself, is what I'm hearing. Okay. And start to see yourself as somebody who's really valuable, someone who is really worthy of receiving abundance, money, all the good things that life has to offer, including love. Okay, you do not need to be tied down to relationships that make you feel small, that make you feel less than, or unworthy, or unloved, unsupported in any way. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm coming across as too pushy, but or too passionate about this, but yeah, I do relate to you a lot. Okay, so let's pull some tarot cards for you, group number 2. For many of you, I feel like you have been considering this, for quite a while. You have been considering starting a new project, or doing something of your own, especially, or taking on maybe a new job or something. But there's something that keeps you chained to the past, chained to that old karmic cycle. Okay, and this is a year where you decide, okay, no, this is not good for me, I'm gonna let this go. So let's get some tarot out for you, group number 2. Strength. Okay, starting with a bang. 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. Okay, I'm not surprised to see that. Whew. 10 of Swords, Judgment. Oh my god, this is some heavy duty karma, okay, that you're releasing. Yeah, the message is really clear for me. Knight of Swords. This is you, all shielded, all powerful, charging forward, going for what you want. Okay, releasing yourself from burdens of the past, releasing yourself from karmic relationships that just keep adding to your woes. Okay, and you're charging forward, you're going after what you want. All right, and not being afraid of expressing your truth, even if it feels a bit impulsive. It's perhaps the right thing to do. I'm going to pull some more cards later on, because this feels to me like one message. In 2022, many of you who have been living with certain people, maybe family, maybe even at work, it could be at work. You have been surrounded by people who are not good for you. And in 2022, you're going to cut cut your ties with these people. There's definitely an ending. We have 2 10s here. It is going to take you a lot of courage, a lot of strength to do this, but my friend, you're going to be so liberated when you do this, okay? And that's also the feeling that I'm getting from the Knight of Swords there. It's a huge decision, it's a life altering decision, but it is going to be for your own good eventually. Many of you are like leaving, moving away from maybe a family home, or some place where you have spent a lot of time, maybe even a project, okay, that you have spent a lot of time in, but what it's given you what it needed to, basically, okay. The Ten of Swords is, it brings about a catharsis. It is an ending, it's a painful ending, but it's also, when we think of swords, we think of lessons, we think of truth, we think of information, insight, okay, communication, and ideas. And that is coming to an end, which means that that cycle is now over and done with, okay, and there's nothing more that you can learn over there. And so it's going to take you some strength, some courage to move on from it, but I feel like you're going to make that decision. Judgment, and you have crossroads there. You are going to probably even make a huge decision about where you want to stay, or what you want to invest in, how you want to earn your money, okay, and the legacy that you want to leave behind. There are some big decisions that you're going to take in 2022, and a lot of that has, in the backdrop, it has some painful lessons, some people, especially some relationships that have been really unhealthy for you and codependent and toxic, okay. And with the Eight of Cups and the Four of Wands there, this is giving me so much hope, because you're moving towards something new. There is a portal opening up for you. 1111, and you had the 11 card there with crossroads, okay. And on the other side is also your ancestors, your passed on loved ones, who are cheering you on, who are giving you this intuitive nudge. Hey, move in this direction, go here. You don't want to stay there anymore. You've done what you could. It's not fulfilling you anymore. Go on this new adventure. And it could be you moving into a new home, relocating, moving away, especially from some situation that has served its purpose and it's done with now, okay. And you're ready to take action towards something new, I feel. And with the Eight of Cups there, the next card out is the Nine of Cups, which is your wish fulfillment. What emotionally fulfills you, okay? Your desires, your goals. That's what you're moving towards, okay? This is powerful stuff, and I know it doesn't look easy, but then 2021 hasn't been easy either for most of us, and it has shown us, especially when it comes to relationships, the ones that can last and the ones that are built on faulty foundations, okay. So you are going to release yourself from some of those illusionary relationships that don't stand on good foundations, okay. And I'm gonna pull some more cards for you, because this is, I feel, not the only message, and it's kind of heavy. So let's see what else Spirit wants you to know, okay. Group number 2. What else does Spirit want you to know about 2022? I will be doing separate readings for career and love, but for now I wanted to focus on you, okay. King of Swords, look at you. King of Swords, see how similar that is to this energy? That's what I mean. You're putting your guards up, you're speaking and honoring your truth, and you're cutting your losses also, in the sense that, hey, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, let me get rid of this. Emperor, very masculine energy. Six of Cups. I think deep down you're this kind of person who's very giving, very nurturing, and you value connections, you value relationships a lot, but it's like life has forced you to become more like this, the King of Swords and the Emperor. Ten of Wands, yeah. So these relationships especially have brought you you've got 3 tens now, okay, in your reading. Wow, you have the Devil again. You are owning your SHIT, and you have Justice at the bottom of the deck. Oh my god, this is powerful stuff. Group number 2. This is all about karma, okay? And the law of cause and effect, okay? I feel like some of this goes back to your past life, okay, if you believe in that kind of thing. Whoever you, especially when it comes to, I feel, the masculine energy in your life, you've had some issues, okay? Oh my god, I think this is like my pile, okay? This is where you reconcile within yourself as well the differences that you've had in your masculine and feminine side, is what I'm feeling, okay? And that's where maybe your own masculine side was shunted because you had issues with maybe a father figure or the masculine in general. And in 2022, you're reconciling, like I said, that inner conflict between the masculine and the feminine, and you're taking on more of a masculine personality, okay? Not, doesn't matter what your gender is, but this is what I'm picking up on. And the reason being that, in terms of archetypes, the masculine is more yang, it's more action oriented, it's more of, I'm the provider kind of an energy, and I'm the guardian, I'm the protector. And you're like, I don't need protection, I don't need your guardianship, I don't need, you to control my life anymore. I'm gonna take charge of my life. I'm gonna be my own emperor. I'm gonna build my own empire, and I'm not gonna give a shit about what you think, So you're in this really powerful position now, moving away from certain relationships, especially karmic chapters, karmic partners that have served their purpose, and thank them, express gratitude and release those cords, because at one time they may have served a purpose, right, for you. Even in a very codependent relationship, we do get something from that, right? And now your inner guidance, your inner wisdom is showing you the light, okay, leading you to a new path, because this is done with, okay? You've done whatever you needed to here. You've met with your responsibilities. You've paid your karmic debt, your dues in this lifetime, and now it's ready. You're ready to cut the cords. You're ready to. Archangel Michael is really showing up in your reading, okay? You might be somebody who works with his energy. Yeah, he's definitely around you. I'm feeling that, okay? So you're cutting the cords from the past. You're releasing things that are not good for you, people that are not good for you. You're remaining vigilant, okay? And you're remaining alert. And you're speaking up for yourself. You're standing up for your truth, standing up for yourself. You're taking charge. You're taking action towards building the life that you freaking want, not somebody else, okay? I'm sorry if I'm being really passionate about this, but I don't know why it's coming out that way. Let's get some love and relationship cards from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck, and we can wind this down, okay? This is a powerful reading, and you've got the Devil twice, so that's a confirmation as well. And whatever I want to say, don't let somebody else whisper in your ear. Even if it's your own inner devil, we don't basically give our power to somebody else. It's our own inner devil that whispers in our ear, that you can't do this alone, or you're too frightened, or you don't have the confidence for this, or whatever crap, that our inner critic tells us. And if you're getting an opportunity to release yourself from this kind of a burdensome situation, take it, okay? Don't feel like I don't deserve this or whatever, okay? Don't let that inner devil whisper in your ear. What do they need to know about their relationships and love? Group number 2. Speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. And speak with yourself lovingly, okay? Also say no to that inner critic, okay? No, I'm done. I'm not going to listen to that anymore. Okay, yeah, I hear you, but no thank you. I'm going to do this anyway. Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. And we have appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. And this is an opportunity to grow for you. I do feel like there will be some supportive connections coming your way once you release yourself from these cords, okay, these entanglements. And at the bottom of the deck we have I love you. These are powerful words. And start with yourself. Tell yourself, okay, there's a mirror technique that you can do. Look at yourself in the mirror. Basically look at yourself in the eye and say, I love you. You are worthy. You are deserving. I absolutely love you. Okay. And at first it'll feel fake. At first it'll feel like you're phony. Okay. But continue it. Okay. Keep doing it, and it'll feel so liberating and good after a while. Okay. So I'm sending you much love, many blessings to you, group number 2. Watch out for my other readings that I will be posting soon. And kudos to you. I cannot tell you how much I admire your strength and how much I even resonate with you. All right, so take care, God bless, and I'll see you again later. Bye-bye. Hi, group 3. For those of you who've chosen this beautiful sunrise image here, and it says soar. You are getting ready to fly high above all your obstacles and embrace life in the most magical way. How beautiful is that? So it's a number 9, and 9 is, it's a very powerful spiritual number, and it's also the end of a chapter. And going back to the Hermit card in Tarot, it talks about individualism. It talks about self-reliance and of being of service. Okay, so I feel like you're ready. Okay. That's all that I'm hearing. You're ready, you're confident, you're stepping forward, you're not letting anything hold you back anymore in 2022. Okay, and all of those obstacles are in the past. At least they don't affect you on a deep level anymore, and you're like, okay, I may be afraid, but I'm going to do this anyway. That kind of an attitude is what I'm picking up on. So this is a major arcana card. I've pulled out one card for each group to give you an idea of the key theme that is playing out for you in 2022. And it's going to give you, it's going to let us know where you are on the Fool's journey. Okay, starting from 0 to number 21, which is the World card. Where are you on the Fool's journey? All right. And we have Justice. Really nice. I like seeing this. And you can see here she's looking at her reflection. Okay, what you pour in is what you get out. The law of karma, cause and effect. Okay, and even when it comes to manifestations, you can consider this to be like the law of assumption. What you're assuming at the moment about you is what you're going to receive. Okay, so it's also talking about bringing about balance, harmony in your life. And incidentally, beneath your deck we have the Temperance card, which is again about balance, about harmony, about looking at both perspectives of a situation. And this is a Libra card, okay, which is 7th house, connected to partnerships and Venus energy and love as well. So you may be, looking at the giving and receiving that goes on in relationships and partnerships. You could be entering a new business partnership as well, okay. Let's see what's happening in terms of your other oracle cards. You've got Gotcha, number 64, which is 10. So you got 9, 10, 11. The Thinking Man, 46, another 10. You got 20, Envy, okay. We've got, you're very close to achieving your goal, Gibbous Moon. You and your loved ones are safe, New Moon in Cancer. And we have, wow, we have Blessed. This is amazing, one of my favorite cards in the deck. You're receiving some unexpected blessings in this year, number 22, which is the number of the Master Builder. And we have Lake, Stillness, beautiful. I like seeing this. So this is a very different energy to the previous two groups. I feel like you're very career focused as well. You're very focused on what you want to achieve. You want to, I feel like you're utilizing also your envy, okay. And what do I mean by that? I mean that you're looking at certain people that inspire you to be a better version of yourself, to achieve a certain goal, and speaking of achieving goals, you're very close to achieving your goal. To achieve a certain goal, to be at a certain place in your life, okay. And you're using that to inspire yourself, I feel. But for most of you, I also feel like there are going to be some unexpected turn of events, and maybe even some unexpected blessings out of the blue. And there are people around you who might feel like you don't deserve this, or why is it that this person's doing so well and why am I not doing so well, okay. So going back to the law of assumption and the law of cause and effect, be careful about how you think as well, okay, because this is also a time for you to break free from certain habits, certain patterns that are destructive, okay. If you don't do that, the universe might step in and show it to you in a rude manner, right? So just be careful of that. But I am seeing that there are some unexpected events, even some unexpected gifts, offerings, blessings, new opportunities coming your way. And you don't want to also think that you don't deserve this either, okay. So strike a balance between the two, not being overly proud of yourself, okay, for achieving that, but also not falling into that victim mentality and feeling like I don't deserve this, okay. So strike a balance between the two is kind of what I'm getting. There may be something that you want to pursue, something that you want to do, or you want to maybe even move out and travel and things like that. And you might be concerned about how are my family members going to take this, or you may be thinking about how is this going to shape up in my future, and how is this going to impact my family. Go for it, because Spirit is giving you an assurance here that things are going to be okay and you are going to be safe, and so are your family members, your loved ones especially, okay. And I do feel like you are in a very focused, clear-headed manner. You're achieving what you want to in life in 2022. And talking about soaring above your obstacles, what I'm also feeling here is that you're trusting your own decision-making abilities, your own clarity of thought, okay. And just be a little careful of the energy surrounding you. There may be certain people around you who are not too happy with your progress, okay. And you don't want to unnecessarily also overthink about that, because that can be like a self-fulfilling prophecy in itself, okay. Yeah, just keep your eyes on the prize, on the goal, because I do feel like you're going to achieve a lot this year. Let's take a look at your tarot cards now and see what's coming up for you. This is going to be the key theme or key messages for you in 2022. Okay, I will be doing separate career and love life picker cards. There could also be the influence of someone who is likely to be an air sign. Okay, you've got Libra there anyway, so you've got Taurus. I'm sorry, you've got, why do I want to say Taurus? You've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, and if you're in a relationship with this person, just be a little careful of any underlying patterns of jealousy that may hamper your connection with them, because there could be a lot going on beneath the surface that you're not aware of. Okay, probably in silence, in stillness, you will get those answers. All right, let's look at what's happening in terms of tarot. Page of Cups, that's a nice start. We have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, okay. Ace of Pentacles. I like seeing this. Okay. First message I'm getting for you. You might be somebody who suffers from imposter syndrome. Okay, just don't. No, you're worthy of it. Okay, whatever it is that you're doing, you're achieving, you're embarking on, you're worthy of it. Okay, do not cut yourself short. Okay, do not play it small, and don't think that you don't deserve it. Three of Wands. At the bottom of the deck we have Ace of Swords. This is nice. This is nice. You have so much clarity of thought. Speaking of which, we also have the King of Swords beneath that. Okay, the ability to soar above all of the obstacles, challenges that are thrown your way, because you have the strength to deal with them. Okay, nice. So lots of communication here, initiative energy as well. It's exciting. I like this pile. You have Page of Cups, Page of Wands. This could be a new relationship. Okay, somebody who wants to come in to offer you something solid, something, it could even be a business partnership for some of you. Okay, maybe coming from a friend or someone who's younger than you, or someone who's not all that experienced themselves. Okay, but if you are also initiating something of your own, you want to expand, you want to broaden your horizons, you want to explore something, by all means do that, but do not do it on this with this underlying energy of maybe imposter syndrome, self-defeating, self-destructive behavior, or self-sabotaging by cutting yourself short and feeling like you don't deserve this and things like that. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of like initiative energy and a lot of opportunities as well coming your way, especially one big chance or one big opportunity that's going to surpass all the other ones, and it's life changing for many of you. This could involve even travel. Okay, and it's something that you've been waiting for. You've been patiently waiting for this for so long. You've been waiting for this communication, this opportunity to show up. Okay, and it is going to come. And with the Ace of Swords there, as well as your underlying energy, it is talking about victory. Okay, and also truth. So pay attention to what you're focusing on, what you're putting in, the thoughts that I want to say encourage. Okay, so you may be someone who is very like, you may be an air sign yourself, but you may be someone who's very like mentally stimulated, in the sense that you're always thinking about something. You get a lot of ideas, you get a lot of inspiration, but there's one particular path that is calling out to you. But you also want to pay attention to not giving into negative mental chatter and having clarity of thought, because there is that possibility, like I said previously, of thinking negatively, or thinking like you don't deserve this kind of a thing. Okay, because there are so many blessings coming your way. There are opportunities coming your way to maybe explore something new, whether it's in love or career or travel. There are opportunities maybe in friendships as well, okay, or romantic partnerships. And you might be somebody who's shy, or who feels like, no, let me do this the hard way kind of a thing. Okay, and if something is like falling in your lap, why would you want to do it in the hard way? So there may be an underlying belief system which has to do with, I've got to work really hard for money, or I've got to work really hard on a relationship as well, or this has to be tedious in some way. No, why would you want to think that way? Okay, so be careful of your beliefs, be careful of the thoughts that you engage in, be careful of also other people trying to lure you into something that is not good. Okay, if I'm not seeing necessarily that the opportunities you're coming your way are bad, I feel like this is mostly your energy, because you're somebody who's used to like working really hard and you're a planner and you're also a doer, but you might be selling yourself short. Okay, that's definitely the energy that I'm picking up on. So this is the year when you decide to shift that, to change that attitude towards yourself. Okay, and you might feel also like, I'm too naive, I don't know anything about this. If this is a business venture, or you are traveling, let's say, or you're moving, you're relocating, you're maybe going to a new country even, and you're like, oh my god, I don't know how I'll do this, it's too big for me. No, it's not. Those are just some negative thoughts in your mind which are keeping you from exploring something new, something out of your comfort zone, because that's how the ego functions. It wants to keep us safe, it wants to keep us secure and stable, but sometimes we've got to take a risk, right? So I feel like there are lots of adventures also coming your way. This looks very much like a balance of career, work, business, finances, as well as love. Okay, now if you're getting into a new relationship as well, just be careful of, again, negative underlying beliefs. Okay, and also take your time. All right, you don't necessarily need to rush anything. So be diligent and strategic also when it comes to both your business partnerships, your career, any opportunity, tangible opportunity coming your way, or even love for that matter. You don't need to rush into things. Give it, your due diligence, be strategic, but then when it comes to it, take that leap. Okay, and yeah, be careful of any underlying negative beliefs that may be hindering you or stopping you from accepting what is coming your way, because there is, like I said, that one big opportunity especially, which is going to change your life. I feel it's possibly something even that requires you to completely change your life, like maybe move to a new place, relocate, start over, or a new career path, and you will need to like start from scratch. You've got 2 pages here, and the Ace and the Knight of Pentacles is talking about steady progress, steady growth. But either way, it seems to me like a really good opportunity. Okay, because you also have this success. No, that was different. I feel, yeah, you have this victory card here as well of the Ace of Swords. And even if it is something that feels too big, you don't want to shy away from it. Take your time and pay attention to the details, strategize. Okay, that's also something that the thinking man does really well. And yeah, weigh the pros and cons of the situation, but then like take the leap when you need to. Okay, all right, Let's see if there are any other messages for you. Group number 3. There's an emphasis here also on, dating, communication, going out, having fun, going on adventures. You're looking to the future, except for the 7 of Swords. They're all looking, and the Page of Cups in a way, they're all looking to the future, right? The Star. This is beautiful. This is a wish come true. And definitely aligning yourself to your purpose, to your North Node, to what you want to do, to what you feel inclined to do in life, okay? For some of you, this is online stuff, and you may be even in the spotlight in some way, and there are people around you who are definitely watching you and watching you glow and shine, and they're envious of you, okay? That is very possible. You might be somebody who's like a content creator, or you're famous on Insta or whatever, or you start, some kind of a new venture online, and there are people around you who are jealous. It's okay, haters gonna hate, but yeah, just be wary of that. Protect yourself, protect your energy, okay? Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. Lot of focus here on work. Page of Pentacles. So you've got all the 4 pages here on the table. Definite new beginnings, new paths opening up for you. Taking initiative in new directions. Okay, trusting your intuition, your guidance from the spirit guides. Look at this, beautiful. Page of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Hangman, 9 of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my god, like, are you kidding me? New doors are definitely opening up for you. New opportunities are coming your way, and just be careful that you don't want to stand in your own path, your own way. Like, get out of your own way is kind of what I want to say, all right? Especially when it comes to like self-sabotaging behavior, and don't waste your time on comparing yourself to other people, because you're shining anyway, all right? And you're glowing. You've mastered, or you will master this craft, whatever it is that you're doing. You're putting your heart, energy, soul into. It is going to lead to prosperity, to success, and it is destined. It's a destined path for you, and it's also something that is going to probably bring you recognition and fame, okay? But yeah, just don't pay attention to other people. Keep that focus on just yourself, on the end goal, and the rest will be taken care of, all right? Really nice. So let me get some love and relationship messages. You've got all the 4 pages here, so this is definitely a year for you to initiate, to maybe study something, to take on new projects that excite you, to have that beginner's mind as well of the page, somebody who's an apprentice. Even if you need to start from scratch, like I said, don't be afraid of doing that. And yeah, don't cut corners, but also don't self-sabotage. Okay, we've got take a chance on love. Yeah, take that risk, okay? When we love, our lives are changed forever. Love endures. No, this is love makes a difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. Okay. So, like I said, initially, if you do have, self-worth issues and you compare yourself to other people, and you're like, okay, I'm not here yet and that person's there or whatever, that's you basically standing in your own path as an obstacle, okay? So yeah, don't do that, because there's so much opportunity and so many good things coming your way. Lastly, we have look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize, and you're also more talented than you realize. I feel like you don't give yourself enough credit. Have patience. Love is patient and kind always, okay? There may also be a situation in which you've had some differences with somebody from your past, okay? And in 2022, you get to resolve your differences and you get to heal from that situation, or those grievances and that hurt and pain, okay? Yeah, it is going to require you to tap into your inner strength, but I think you will be able to sail through. All right. So those are your messages, group number 3. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, hit the like button, let me know in the comment section, and please subscribe if you haven't. I'd love to have you on board, and I'm wishing you all the very best. Many blessings to you. There are many blessings coming your way, and I'm really happy for you. All right, so take care, and I'll see you again later. Have a fabulous 2022.